Today we're going to fold a paper crane. What you're going to need is you're going to need some square piece of paper. And so let's just jump right to it. What we're going to do is we're going to start the first fold. We're going to call these exploratory lines. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to get the creases down. So they can be, so you can fold it easier. Put this here. There we go. You're going to come out with what looks to be like a little triangle here. We're going to unfold it, and I'll show you that again. What we're going to do is you're going to fold it diagonally so the corners match, and then you're going to fold it so the corners match again. God, I've already messed up a bunch. So you're going to fold it, and you got your little triangle. What you're going to do is you're going to unfold it back to the square. You're going to flip it over. You're going to fold it into a rectangle, hot dog style, as we like to call it in 3rd grade. And the creases don't have to be perfect. There you go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the corner from your exploratory line and you're going to fold it over, as so. Get yourself a little triangle. Let's see that again. What we're going to do is we're going to unfold it back to what we had before, the rectangle. You're going to have the open end on this side. You're just going to fold it to the open end. So, you're going to flip the paper over, back to here. So you got half a triangle going on here. Open side's now on the bottom. You're going to fold this corner in. Alright, so we're going to do that again. Just fold that corner to where it needs to be. Now this is one of the hard steps. If you haven't folded paper before, what you're going to do is you're going to look for the middle crease here. A nice flappy part right there. What you're going to do is you're just going to put your fingers in there and you're going to push. So it becomes like a square almost, like that. So we're going to do that again so you can see. What we're going to do is we're just going to put our fingers in here, this little flappy part. You're going to put your fingers on the triangle here. You're going to push open. Alright, you're going to fold it down into a nice little square. So you have this thing going on here. Now from this point you're going to have a line down the middle. You want to put the close end on the top. So a little triangle part here on the top and the flappy portions on the bottom here. You're going to fold the flappy portions in. What we're going to do is we're going to be making a kite. And these are just exploratory lines for the next step. Here. You see the flappy end down here. Just going to fold it as so. Doesn't have to be perfect, they just have to be relatively creased. So when you make it, your crane doesn't come out looking like Quasimodo. We'll make it look a little bit pretty. And you come to a little triangle thingy, a little kite. You can grab the top. What you can do is you're going to fold the top down and just make some exploratory lines. So, and then you're going to fold what you just did. One of the tedious parts of making the crane. Okay, so now we have something that looks like this on both sides. What we're going to do is you're going to put your finger on the top here, and you're going to grab the bottom where the flappy part is, as so. And you're just going to push up. And it's going to look kind of like that when you push up. You just want to push it so it comes like this. You want to fold the bottom pieces, those go first. And you put your finger up here and kind of just so I'll do that again so you guys can see. You're going to have this portion, put your finger here on the tip of the triangle and fold the top half of that down, like so, and then press. Alright, flip it over, do the exact same thing, put your finger on the triangle part, grab the flappy part here, fold up, so you get what looks like this, slow motion here, slow motion. Put your finger in the middle here, and it's a lot easier just to push it down like that, and the paper will either tear or bend. It's malleable. So now you have what looks to be like this. You have the flappy part on the bottom here. That there. Now we're going to fold these in, almost like we did before, to the half mark, to the center line here, opening. Fold that in. Fold this in here. And now you have something that looks like this. Big parts, these are going to be the wings. These are going to be the tail and the head. You can get creative and decide which side you want. we're going to just open up the sides here, as so. Let's open up one side first. We're going to open up this side first. And what we're going to do is you're just going to take the bottom half of it and start folding it up to this crease here, right in the middle. Folding it up. And once it gets to that point, it's really easy to push up. And then you grab the wings here and you just flatten it, like that. Do it again. So you can see we'll flip it around. Do the exact same thing. You're going to open this side here. Just grab the bottom and start folding up, just pressing up until you get to that line that you've already made. Push up and then fold the wings in, like that. Now what you do is you take the top halves of the wings and you fold them down. You can fold them down as far as you want. Here, and this is the part where you look at it and you say which one's going to be the head, which one's going to be a tail. Whichever one looks more deformed is probably the head, and whichever one looks more pointy is going to be the tail. So we're just going to press this to look more like a tail, and we're going to do this, press this down almost half, make it look like a head here. You can make it, get a little beak going there for it if you want. And these are how you make these little paper cranes. Now if you want to make it flap, like some people do, you just flip it over and kind of just give it a little tear on the bottom here. This little section, then when you pull them apart, the wings will flap. See? You can do that. Once you get really good with it, the best kind of paper I would suggest is sticky notes here. You can make them really small and really cute, bunch of different colors, give them to your friends, breast cancer awareness type things. And once you get the hang of it, you're gonna have something that looks kind of like this. And then what you could do is you could string it by taking a little pin here and poking a hole in the back and then pushing the string through with the pin, and then you can hang them from your ceiling like we have in our house. And once you make about 1,000 of these, it's said that you get a free wish. So if you get good at it, now don't be discouraged if you can't get it the first time or it doesn't come out looking right. This is one of the hardest things to make in the origami paper folding world. And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn the camera here to look at the ceiling so you can see what we've done with ours. We have about 146 right now, and we just hang them up there with pins, and looks nice, decoration. And so that's how you make a paper crane. Just rewind it, look at the steps, take your time, and you got the hang of it. Really good gifts. You make 100 of these, give them to your girlfriend, tell her to make the rest, and there you go. And that's how to make a paper crane.